Uh-huh. Yeah, I made a mistake somewhere. So I saved you some time because I was walking and then I sat down. So I don't think I said much importance. So oh yeah, I'm making a video, by the way. And I'm smoking a real cigarette, so I'll explain that. Yeah, I once in a while I have a real cigarette, one every few days. And yeah, they're really something. It's good. I figured I kind of earned it. It's a rough day today. Cut my finger. Yeah, I had to, nothing goes right some days. It just, you got shit. I got ingrown hair in the middle of one of my wrinkles. Working on a sump pump and the hose water flew on. Just nothing. Cold as hell. My hands are all freezing, so I don't feel the cut fingers because my hand is frozen. But anyway, it's just one of those days, right? So you're just saying, yeah, this day could be better. It could be 75 degrees, and I could be 30 years younger, and this could be a lot better. So it's just kind of silly to say, as Nick is saying, that just doesn't matter. I think it's just a huge difference, huge difference between dying of a heart attack in 5 minutes and, slowly being eaten by a lava monster. You can just see the difference, whether it's swirls or not swirls. It just doesn't matter. There's distinctions between that world and this world that you can just see the distinction. You just say there's no point in doing that stuff because it's associated with that bad stuff, that sensation thing, that phenomenon of consciousness. So you would not go there. And so as soon as you can make the distinction, now you're just talking about how loud the volume is. You're just saying, well, compared to what or something maybe. I don't know what you're comparing it to. Compared to dead silence, the meow of a cat is really, really loud. So it's just not, there's something going on. I don't know what it is, but Nick has read some kind of wacky book, or he's done some kind of silly thing, or I don't know, He got somebody hit him over the head with a voodoo bone or something. And he's got this notion in his head. And it's kind of a confident notion. I guess that's part of the weird part here, is he kind of rags on people for being a little too confident about how the economy works, but he seems pretty damn confident that it just doesn't matter. As if this gas can pops open now, the gas spills all over me, the cigarette ignites it, I catch on fire and go screaming across the lawn as I'm burning to death. That this reality of just sitting here in the cold is somehow not preferable to that. And that sitting on a beach in Bermuda with the babes in the bikinis and shit wouldn't be hella preferable to this. That they're somehow the same because they're all written in comic book script or something. Oh, sorry, but that shaking is horrible. Gotta fix that. Yeah, time machine, I think it's the only answer. Use my crippled hand. Oh, Jesus. My guts are grumbling too. I guess they want something. I haven't eaten crackers for 2 weeks. Got them on sale. I gained like 5 pounds, but yeah, it's not a good diet. The cracker diet. So anyway, yeah, I can't. You're gonna have to explain where you're getting this from, Nick. You got it from somewhere because it just doesn't make any sense. Just out of benefit of the doubt, default to caution, you'd have to take this kind of stuff seriously and say there's some sort of, wow, no ice. Is that unbelievable or what? It was so warm today. It was very sunny, and so the sun melted the ice. This is just kind of amazing for this time of year. Amazing, amazing. This one still has ice. Yep. Big garbage can still has ice. Yeah. What a mess I gotta clean up here. So far behind. Yeah, anyway. finishing with the video, I guess. So yeah, Nick's not talking about just some kind of psychology stuff like, you know, don't let the world get you down thing. He's actually talking as if he believes. Poison ivy. It's kind of interesting the way it grows. Cut it off and it still finds a way somehow to, you know, stuff is insane. Anyway, let me get rid of that too. I don't get poison ivy, fortunately, so I can roll around in it and play in it and such. Look what the deers have done, man. They ate my roses. They ate my fucking roses. That's a bitch. Where was I? Yeah, I'm finishing up. Yeah, so I mean, you'd have to concede, just out of the benefit of the doubt kind of thing, that this phenomenon, there are preferable circumstances and less preferable. And as soon as you acknowledge that truth, then we're just talking about amplitude now. And I would argue that amplitude is completely relative, and that any amount of suffering is a bad amount of suffering. If it's the only suffering, it just becomes louder. So it's all bad. It's all incredibly bad. By the purest, cleanest standard, by a pure objective observation, you'd say, if I can change this swirl from brown to blue or purple or some other color, you change it. You change the suffering swirl. You take it out of the equation if possible. It's just logical. And for you to argue that somehow it's not logical, there's got to be a reason. You got some kind of woo-woo bug going on here. There's some kind of woo-woo somewhere. Anyway, enough of the video, such and so forth, and whatnot. No, I can go inside. Let's go inside together. Ooh, we're going inside. I haven't even turned the furnace on. That's been my furnace this year. Haven't even. So that saved me some money. Saved the planet some greenery and such. You know. But yeah, life is just, that's how meaningless life has been. Or just having given a damn. But it really hasn't been that bad. I mean, right now it's like 70 degrees in here. See the sunny porch. The sun comes in, heats the place up. So when the sun's out, it's good. Southern exposure. It's the way to go. You know, I don't even think they should put windows on the north side of a house. It should be against the law to put a window on the north side of a house. Should have like portholes or something. But yeah, no windows. Really, really dumb. You know, in the northern climates, that is. Cold places. Cool places. Places that get cool. You know, that's the way to say it. So anyway, here's the fiber optic tree. I don't think I've ever, I don't know if I did a close-up on it, but, you know, it's really cool. So it's got a little wheel in there, colors on it, and the wheel turns, and the fiber optics change color. It really is quite lovely. Lovely. Now I have my old movies running here. I got my black and white movie over here. Got my Unforgiven running over there. Yeah, there's some sort of wacky graphic stuff there. And yeah, keeps me occupied when I'm doing the sleeping thing. Anyway, where was I? 9 watts. 9 watts. Very, very, very efficient little viewers. Oh, it's a good cigarette, thanks. What else I want to go? There's got to be something else to point out. Oh yeah, the ladies. I'm not making it with the ladies apparently. So you know, I did that depression video to them specifically, and they didn't even comment. I don't think they saw the video. It's kind of, you know, video about depression, and it's kind of depressing. Yeah. So anyway, oh, but I did find a PM from Lima. Yeah, Lima. It's only 2 weeks old. But anyway, so I have to say hi and such. Hi and such. I'll do better than that, but whatever. some other news, I think, but I don't know what it would be. Yeah, Piro hasn't caught up yet, so he's way behind. He's got the program, I mean, the website-y kind of video to get through, and then he has to get to my, You Ignorant Slut Piro video, and then, yeah. Man, so this one, you probably won't see this one until next week. But anyway, it's, I empathize. They're long videos. And like this one, they're long sometimes for no good reason. This video was completed 3 minutes ago, at least. Yep. So until next time, take that to the ladies and such.